Hi there guys, Emmanuel here, and you've probably found this video because you're looking into this print profits. Maybe you're looking for a print profits review, or you're just doing some research into it to see if it's for you or not. Now I'm going to get into that in a second, but if you're not already a subscriber to the channel, then please just hit the subscribe button below and also tick on the bell icon so that anytime I do release any of these videos, you won't miss out. You'll be notified. And I'm constantly releasing these videos. Anything I think is going to help, any tips, any tricks, any reviews, anything I think will help you to earn more online, then I'm releasing them. So make sure you don't miss out and hit the subscribe button below. Also, you don't need to wait to the end of the review. If at any point you want to get access to my free 4-part affiliate marketing course, then all you got to do again is hit the link. It'll be below this video here somewhere as well, and you get completely free access to that. Alright, so let's get started then. So print profits. So this is it. This is the site. First things first, I just want to say I haven't actually purchased the course, but I've heard a lot of good things about it, so that's why I've come and I've done a review on it. And then you can decide for yourself whether or not you want to get involved in it or not. It's up to you. Right, so this is it. This is the first page. What it is in essence, it's like a spin on e-commerce, yeah? And e-commerce is just selling, usually it's physical products online using stores. Usually people use Shopify stores or they build their own nice little e-commerce stores. And usually we're selling physical goods. So say you're selling a pen, say you're selling this pen. You're selling it to say Joe. You put a store up, you do the research, you do marketing, you usually use Facebook or sometimes Google or, Google Shops. So if someone comes to your store, they see the pen, they buy it. Then what you then have to usually do, you go and you source it somewhere. It's cheaper, usually in the Far East or something like that. You get it off whoever you're getting it for cheaper. Then you ship it off to Joe in America and you make the difference in the price. So usually you've got to do a lot of the work in the middle bit, yeah, which is why e-commerce can be a bit tricky. And also you've got to store a lot of stuff a lot of the times. So there's some of the reasons that e-commerce gets tricky, but they put a slightly different spin on it. They're now talking about things like t-shirts, how you print using t-shirts, hats, caps, things like that. Slightly little different spin on it. It's still similar. It's still e-commerce, but it's just a slightly different spin on it. So this is the actual first page you come to, the Print Profits page, and this is the owner. His name's Micheal Shih. Now he's the only person on the page here, and he's trying to sell it with this very short video here. But there's actually two people. There's actually involved in it. It's Fred Lamb and Micheal Shih. Yeah. And these are both very well known marketers. So I bought a course by Fred Lamb before, a Facebook course. So it's very detailed. He gives a lot of very good detail, and these are both. They both are 7-figure earners in e-commerce. So, if you're going to do something, go to the best. Yes. And so these guys are very well known and very good in their industry. So you will come here, and then after you come here, if you sign in, you'll come to this page, which talks to you about what you get when you join. You're going to get the exact 3-step blueprint to build a 100% automated 7-figure e-commerce business. You're going to get Facebook, access to the community, which is good. I always like that. I always like that you're not doing this alone. You have a community to work with. And you're also going to get live training from them. They do training every second week, I think, from one of the two of them. Usually it's Micheal Shih, I think, but it's from one of the two of them. So yeah, some good stuff there. Yeah, and it's an 8-module course. Yeah, let's see if I've got the modules here. Yeah, here's the 8 modules that you're going to go through. Module 1 is going to be build. So they're going to teach you how to build this whole thing. They're going to tell you the benefits of e-commerce, how it's low risk, how it's easy to start. Yeah, there's no warehousing. In this instance, there's no warehousing because they use a certain site where the site stores it. Yeah, so you don't have to worry about warehousing here. They're going to show you how to do research. You're going to do research into the things that are working. Yeah, so they're going to help you with tools and stuff like that. And then how to structure everything, how to structure your stores, because you're going to have to put stores up, probably a Shopify store more than likely. Then the second one, module 2, is going to be how you're going to design the store, how it's going to look nice, how you're going to design your products as well. Yeah, how you're going to do copywriting on your stores so that it's attractive. Yeah, people, when they come there and you want to keep them there, you want to get them buy-in. How you potentially have to hire a designer, maybe to do you a logo, maybe to do you the actual designs on the t-shirts or the caps and things like that. Number 3 is going to be, module 3 is preparation. So now, where their suppliers. They're going to tell you where you're going to actually get the suppliers from. Do you know what I mean? The products that they know that from the research that you've done, you'll know that what will be high selling. Do you know? the psychology, how you price it. Yeah, they're talking about the pricing psychology. You know, it's not just about do it the cheapest. There's a psychology to it, you know, and then they're going to start introducing you to Facebook and Google Ads and AdWords and stuff like that. You know, then module 4 is going to be how you attract people. Now that's going to be the advertising, and they mainly do focus on Facebook advertising and a bit of Google AdWords as well. So how you put your ads together, how you configure your ads, you know, how you use something called pixels. So, you know, when people come, you can remarket them, and they're going to talk through all of that in module 4. Module 5 is optimizing your store now. You know, how you can scale up, how you write ads. Do you know how you start to read your numbers? So you need to know, like, you know, if certain amount of people come to my store, certain amount of people buy this, how I can tweak this. Because Facebook ads, you've got to do a lot of testing with it. You know, you've got to see what works and what doesn't. You bin what doesn't work, and then you just keep scaling up the things that do work. And so that's what the optimization bit is, knowing your numbers and stuff like that. Number 6 is now the delivery. And I'm not talking so much about the delivery of the goods, because that's going to be looked after for you. I'll show you a site that they're going to be using in a second. But they're talking about your everyday delivery, the actual practical things you're going to be doing from day to day, like looking after your fan pages, maybe like tweaking your site and stuff like that, your content on your pages, yeah, how you look after your store, maybe your Shopify store, how you maintain it, stuff like that. Module 7 is now about your funnel. So now, you know, once you've got your store, like this, what they've got here, this is a funnel. This is the beginning of their funnel where they come in there, yeah. So they're going to be talking to you about how you build your funnel, probably using something called ClickFunnels, which is one of the biggest funnel builders out there. How you get people to come to your store, maybe get their email addresses, how you start to write emails, engaging emails to get people to come back, you know, and that's what they mean by the fun, how you build a really good funnel out. Yeah. And then number 8 is expansion. So now, hopefully by this point, you know what's working. You know what the high sellers are. You know what pages are converting. You now do email marketing. So you get people back to the store time and time again. You start building a relationship with people. You know, your retargeting is all working together now. So the store is running and it's working. And then maybe you get to a point where the store is big enough that you think, right, I want to sell it on. And maybe you sell it for 5-6 figures and you make a good little bit of an earner out of it. They'll probably be using sites like this, which is called Printful, where this site will be like here, it prints on everything. Yeah, it prints on t-shirts, on hats, even like where at the moment I'm filming this, we're in the coronavirus. So, you know, print on masks, like pimp out your masks. Yeah. And, yeah, prints on everything here. And one of the good things about this is it helps you with the store, even though they're going to be helping you with that as well. It does the printing for you, so you don't have to store stuff. Like normally in an e-commerce model, you have to store loads of this stuff in your house. And then they even do the shipping for you. So they help automate this. This is the bit with e-commerce that there's not that much automation. So they're helping you here slightly with the automation bit. So you can see it's quite an in-depth course. It's not just, you know, you're going to pick this up and do it in one day. It's in-depth. The price is $997. One-time payment of $997, or you can have 3 payments of $397. So I think it's a bit cheaper if you pay it the one price here. So it's a little bit pricey. For some people, this is going to be slightly out of their price range, you know, but here, this is what you're going to get. Yeah, some bonuses about Amazon, the funnel stealer had to, you know, it's funnel hacking. Yes. Print lab. These are some of the people that have done it, and here's some of the results that people have got. So, you know, they've got testimonials and everything all over the page. So, you know, here's the pro. If e-commerce is for you and you kind of like this model, then you can't really learn off 2 people much better than these guys. You know, they've been in the industry. They know the pros. They know the things to avoid. Like, you know, I was reading some stuff on it, and it was saying how don't print copyrighted stuff. That's how quick you can get your store shut down and stuff like this. So they know the pitfalls, and they can help you avoid that. And that could be worth thousands in lawsuits and whatnot. So if you're going to do it, it's good to do it with people that have done it before, and they're very, very good in the industry. You know, something like Facebook advertising. Even if you do get an e-commerce store, you have to learn things like this. So this is in depth, and it's going to take time. This is not something you're going to put up a store and you're going to make money in a day. You're going to need to test and tweak and see what's doing well and what's not doing so well, what ads are working, what ads aren't working, until hopefully you get to that formula that things are flowing. Yes. So price is kind of high for some people. Yes. But if you do want to learn it, these guys are the ones to learn. So that's a lot of pros. They do have some support with Facebook the bi-monthly training with Micheal Shih or maybe even Fred Lamb. So they've got some really good stuff. There's other people that have done it as well. The cons with e-commerce, I don't like the model. That's the only thing. I've tried it before. I don't like the model because it usually involves you doing a lot of the middle work. It usually involves you doing a lot of the support. Yeah. So, yeah, I like models where you can do it and you can step away. Usually in e-commerce, you can't step away till the store's very, very big, you know, and then you can hire other people to help you out with all this stuff. Until it gets to that point, you're usually very, very hands-on with this, you know. So that's the reason I don't like the e-commerce model. You know, they've tried to automate this a little bit, I think, but I still got a feeling that you're going to be involved in the support part if things go wrong on the transition and stuff like that. You know, so that's it for me. I mean, if you are interested in doing e-commerce, then I think this is the one I would go, because I've seen Fred Lamb's courses before. They are very, very good. They are very, very detailed, you know, but the price is a little bit high. So listen, I hope that helped. I hope that's kind of my 10 pence on it. I hope that was useful for you. If you're actually not necessarily looking for an e-commerce store, e-commerce like way to make money, and you're just thinking, I just want to make money online, then me personally, I think affiliate marketing is the way to go, because that's what helped me. I mean, I've been marketing now online for over 10 years. And when I first started marketing, I was actually doing really, really good, you know, but because of all this stuff online, there's so much, you know, you get a bit confused and you think, well, I'm not doing really good here. Let me try this. Let me try e-commerce. Let me try this. Let me try drop shipping. And then, you know, you end up, for me anyway, I was just busy and broke, you know, and just buying this object and buying this and not really making it work till I got to a point where I got ill. I suffered from something called sickle cell, and I just stopped. I just gave up. It was just too much. I gave up, and that was a really good time for me actually, because I managed to just slow things down. I met 2 mentors, and they now coached me on the things you actually need when you're marketing online. You know, and they taught me the basics. They taught me everything from getting traffic to getting leads to converting those leads into sales. You know, so what I've done now, I put together a free 4-part training course that teaches you the basics, the must-knows of affiliate marketing, how you can go from getting traffic to converting that traffic to leads and to sales. So if you're interested in seeing that, then I'm going to leave a link below this video, and you can just click on that. You get completely free access to that. So if that's for you, just click on that link below. All right then, but anyway, listen, I do hope you got some value from this. If you did, then please take the time to just give it a thumbs up. Also share it with anyone else you think might get some value from it as well. If you do have any comments, anything you want to mention, then leave it in the comments box below as well. All right then, once again, thanks for listening. Until next time, take care. I'll speak to you soon. All the best. Take care.